Hi guys, Lancashire Game Vlogs here, the vlogging channel of Capiche67. This is a response to Simon UK's question, his open tag. He basically said, if you were going to have an arcade machine that had 6 games in it, what 6 games would you choose? Now, I know we're limiting ourselves, so we can't have racing games like Crazy Taxi or Virtua Racing, which I think are epic and would have put them in otherwise. But I've gone for slightly nostalgic tastes. So I've got my list right here. And I hope you like this, Simon. Unfortunately, I've not been able to edit this video because I'm really strapped for time recently. And that's why it's late. But I've got my list right here. Let's go. The first one is Shinobi, the original Shinobi. Now, this was actually mentioned in one of Simon UK's Gamers Living Room episodes on his other channel, which I wouldn't have known this game existed if I wouldn't have gone to Fleetwood one time. And, well, I saw there was just this, everyone was playing all the high-tech racing and shooting games, and there was this game just in the corner and, like, growing cobwebs on it. There was no line or anything, so I thought, yeah, I'll give this a pop. And it was the original Shinobi. I just loved it. I mean, it's ultimate ninja platforming goodness. I especially really like the first person, like, bonus sort of game, where you were throwing shurikens at the enemies and you had to try and kill them before they got you and stuff. It was really good. I mean, the graphics by then were dated to hell because, I mean, all the other games were all 3D, high-tech, and super crazy awesome. But no, this was something else. I mean, I played it for about, I think it was about half an hour before my parents told me we're going home. So I was like, so I ended up downloading it on an emulator and playing it at home, and I really liked it. The second one is the original Mario Bros. Arcade. Now, hear me out. I really like the Super Mario series, but there's something about the simplistic design of Mario Bros. Arcade which just has me coming back time and time again. And I know there's home conversions of, like, on the Atari 7800 and on the 2600 and on the NES, but I honestly love playing it on an arcade machine. I remember there's this retro arcade in Southport, and I went in, and it was really good. Playing it on an arcade machine just made it that much better, you know. So that is why Mario Bros. Is one of my all-time favourites. Mortal Kombat 2 is the next one. When Mortal Kombat 2 came out, I don't think I was born, but when Mortal Kombat 2, when I first played it, it was actually on a Super Nintendo, and I actually didn't like that. So I thought, Mortal Kombat, don't like it, never want to play it again. Then I saw it in an arcade. And I don't know whether it's just me comparing it to the Super Nintendo version, but it was epic. The arcade version was epic. The fatalities were better. It controlled a lot better. The graphics were awesome and digitized. Oh, it was pure gaming bliss, and that is why Mortal Kombat 2 even is number 3 on my list. And I think it's just better playing it on an arcade because I always find fighting games easier to play when I'm using an arcade stick and buttons, and, you know. Now another one is Xevious. Now I know you can get it on the Nintendo Entertainment System and Master System, whatever, but I think the arcade version of Xevious is absolutely awesome. The thing is, once again, I prefer my space shooters with an arcade stick, and I know you can get Mega Drive arcade paddles and NES arcade paddles and that lot, but there's something about playing Xevious on an arcade machine which just makes it amazing. The game has better graphics, and it just feels a lot better. The handling is so much better. I don't know whether it's just my copy of the NES version, but it does not seem to play well at all. I mean, it's still good, but the handling seems to be a bit out of time. I don't know whether that's just my controller glitch now or something, but apparently it's meant to be really good on this. Anyway, the fifth game is Simpsons Arcade. Now, you know, it's that Simpsons beat 'em up, it's awesome, and I actually really like it. It's amazing. I mean, the multiplayer is really good, but I just like being Simpsons characters going around beating everyone up, like Homer going to beat everyone up, try and get a donut or something stupid like that. The graphics, yeah, but still it has a nice cartoony style, so I guess they don't have to be great, you know. I mean, the only other platform I've played the Simpsons Arcade on is an iPod, and the touch controls just do not work well for it. I mean, it does work well, I suppose, and they try and throw gyroscope, like tilting mechanisms in there, but it's much better on arcade. Plus the graphics, well, I wouldn't say the graphics are better, but the game handles a lot better. And my last one is the original Tron arcade machine. It's just Tron, man. Tron is amazing. I mean, I watched the film. I managed to pick up myself a cheap copy for videotape VHS, and I really liked it. So I thought, everyone raves about this Tron arcade game, I'm going to try and play it. So I got it on an emulator. I've not played an actual arcade system, which is why I'd want it for my arcade system. So I thought, yeah, I'm going to give this a go, and it was fucking awesome. Seriously, especially the light bikes. The light bikes, you just can't beat them. So, the graphics are not good by any means, but the gameplay is there. The gameplay makes it up. It's fun, it's addictive, it's simple in a lot of ways, and it's really good. Now, I hope you liked this response, Simon. Sorry it's late. I've been pressed for time recently. Preparation for maths exams and stuff. It's bloody awful. So, I'll try and get the next episode of Lancashire Game Room up at the weekend, and I will see you all later.